Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that I unmuted my mic. That was awful. All right, hello, friends. So glad to have you here today. Happy Sunday. Um, Today we are going to be looking over chapter 2 of my doll collection, The Inheritance. My mother-in-law was awesome and decided that her girls had aged out of Barbies for sures. Um, and she figured I would enjoy them more than the garage would, pretty much. And she let me have a big chunk of their collection. I got to pick through it, and I did not take everything. And now that I'm like making videos, I kind of regret not taking absolutely everything. Because it would make good content, but I was not gonna be like, hey, did you put those back in storage yet? Or no? Like, I don't know. I didn't want to mess with it. Didn't want to bug her. We could pull things out if we really, really wanted to, but I gathered most stuff all together. Oh, I did want to grab like thread and tie these dolls' hair up, but we will just not mess with that this stream. That's not happening. I don't know if, yeah, we have some hair that needs finishing up on some of these dolls, but we're working on it. It's a work in progress. I am stalling slightly. I'm just like hanging a little, seeing who's showing up. Oh, are we gonna get a kitty cat visit? Navi, come here. Hi, good to see you. Also good to see Cat. Good to see Cat. I know she was wanting pets, so while we hang out for just a second, we'll give the kitty cat some of those pets she wanted. Hi, Cat. Do you say hi to you? Do you say hi? What do you think? Say hello. Hello, friends. What's Navi think of the Barbie dolls? Hmm? You think they take up valuable climbing space? You're not supposed to be climbing on top of shelves anyway. Thanks, so good to see you. I say hi. Yeah. Mm. Guys, she's so soft. So soft. All right, do you want to hop down? Yeah, you ready to go? Oh, you're gonna climb on the table. You're not really supposed to climb on the table. Thank you. Friends. This cat just climbs on absolutely everything. And I just spotted a Barbie and realized that I did not look up the year on this one. I'm gonna grab that info for us super quick. Just as we're like hanging for a second here, let me look up. It's gonna be. Hi, girly! Good to see you. I just realized that I forgot to look up the date on a Barbie. So we're doing that super quick. Barbie. Like, surely it won't be hard to find the year. Nope, not hard. Oh, this is a Teresa, not a Barbie. Such a difference. Such a difference. Okay. Wait, no. Tell me, is this 99 or 2000? It's not being clear here. Okay, 99 or 2000. That's great. That helps me. Not. I do not do well with these giant headphones. I like can't hear myself. Oof. It's so weird. I don't know. Everything just sounding muffled like stresses me out, I guess. Here just followed me. Oh my gosh. My husband's best friend just followed me on Twitch. He also streams. He just followed me? Damn. Damn. That's rude. Let's check the year on this. This is her. Actually, this is a random Amazon listing. I don't know if that's going to have a year on it. Thank you. It's so wild when there's like vintage dolls being resold on Amazon. For one thing, the prices are terrifying. Just, oh my gosh. That's horrifying numbers to see next to a doll. I don't know, it's just weird. I don't know. I expect it on like Etsy, eBay, like resale stores, but it's just weird to see on Amazon. Uh, yeah. Hey, what? I think something said what Olympic Games this doll's from. Can we tell me? Yeah. No. Okay. That's fine. Whatever. All right, my dudes. We are going to start off looking at Easy Shave Ken. Not Easy Shave Ken. Fun Shaving Ken. Yeah, yeah. Cool Shaving Ken. I can't remember anything, apparently. That's awesome. That's why we have notes. Okay, so we're looking at Cool Shaving Ken first today because his beard activation needs warm water, and it is now decided to be winter in Missouri. So getting the water to actually like warm up takes a solid minute. And I figured I should just do that like before stream so I don't just go, hang on guys, it'll be just a sec, and then I have to like stand next to the faucet while it just like runs for a solid minute, just waiting for the water to get warm. Struggles. Yeah, the cold temperatures don't help, but our water isn't fantastic on its own. All right, so we have recovered most of Cool Shaving Ken. His original doll came with socks, and I did not find the socks. I didn't try that hard to look for the socks in the like Barbie items that I had. Finding tiny socks when I now have like amassed a large Barbie collection is not easy. And I didn't think I was gonna find matching socks. I did find two matching socks at some point because Camping Barbie also has socks that go with her boots. But supposedly these tight-fitting shoes also came with socks. I'm not entirely convinced they're socks. Well, whatever. So, originally we had socks. I've not bothered. So here is our Cool Shaven Ken. He has rooted hair on the top here, and then printed hair underneath. It's actually like crazy soft. It's kind of weirdly soft. As you can see, he has a beard getting bearded dolls is like so not a thing. So we love that. He has his very cool, very like 90s t-shirt. What's my year on him? He is from 1996. So pretty pretty old. Yeah, very 90s shirt for sure. Very 90s style. He has his little flat shoes here that originally came with socks and a very wrinkly pair of shorts that obviously weren't originally this wrinkly. And he has this little jean jacket with one gigantic pocket. I guess he could stick his hairbrush in this pocket if he really wanted to. There you go. So, Cool Shaven Ken, 1996, comes with a lot of very exciting accessories. Obviously, most importantly being like the razor. But so he's got his little hairbrush here. They say you can brush his hair. Wow. Oh my gosh, I'm styling it. You can pretty much only style it in one way. Back slightly. But hey, it's the thought. He has, I was wondering if he had bendable knees, but he does not. He has the rubbery legs though. So I was wondering if they'd gone ahead and put that. I don't know what you call that mechanism actually. We're gonna have to look that up. What makes the bending Barbie legs of like the 90s, early 2000s, what makes them bend? Because they go like click, click, click. And I don't know what's in there. We will not be cutting one open if we can help it, because that's probably not a good idea. Wouldn't recommend it. All right, well, Cool Shaven Ken comes with some fun accessories. We have his Ken shaving cream. Um, there's something in here because this is from 1996. Oh, it's copyrighted 94 too. So, yeah, we will not be using his shaving cream. That's, nope. I don't know if it's been refilled with something over the years or not. I really don't feel like messing with it and finding out. This is also a brand sponsored doll. We have the Old Spice aftershave. Ooh, very cool. Gotta love the fun little like brand deal things. So this doesn't come with, obviously it doesn't come with aftershave in it. It just comes as a little empty aftershave bottle, and then you could put water in it and then pretend it's aftershave. We have his directions here too. Crumpled butt here. You think if I called this number and told them I didn't have all my parts, they would do anything about it at this point? My gosh, I'm not sick anymore, but my voice is deciding to be fun and exciting, which we love. So we have shaving cream directions and Ken shaving directions. So if we dip our razor, it says to put shaving cream on his face. I am not messing with putting anything on his face. That's terrifying. It's from 96. It's it's older than me. I'm not opening this, and like touching it doesn't feel like a good plan. Plus, I think it's also been in a garage, like not a temperature controlled garage for at least some of that time. So, who knows? Who knows what kind of a new mold or horrifying chemical combination I could be releasing if I even pop it open. So, I am too much of a coward to open this. But, we could apply a little bit of shaving cream to our Cool Shaven Ken's face. And then we use warm water, specifies not hot, but warm water, on his little razor here, which I'll show off more in just a second. Hi, good to see you. I'm showing off 1996's Cool Shaven Ken. We're about to shave his face. It's very exciting. Um, and then if you dip the shaver in cold water, his beard will reappear. I don't have cold water, but I have the Cat is Bad spray bottle that might do. I don't know. As long as our water is still warm. Yeah. That's still warm. It's now decided that it's winter in Missouri, so getting the water to like get to a warm temperature takes even longer than it would. So that's why we are doing Cool Shaven Ken first. Also, he has eyelashes. Oh, I don't know if you'll be able to see. I don't have like a camera set up yet. I don't think we can see here. He has like two like very distinct eyelashes going on, which is kind of crazy. I was saying that I am too cowardly to open the 1996 bottle of Kin shaving cream. It's not happening. We're not doing that. But here is our little razor. It has a foam head, so that's what's going to absorb our water. We are going to get some warm water on his shaver. Ingredients list, there's just nothing. Nothing there. I don't think even the instructions that I have come with an ingredients list. It has a 2-year limited warranty. I could call to get consumer information. I don't know if anyone would be able to tell me about what is in 1996 Cool Shaven Kin's shaving cream. That's why we have the cat sprayer. Get down! You did miss the cat visit. You're 96, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're welcome to come get this from me and open it. I know you live in Europe, so that's funny. But yeah, it's yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm not opening it. I don't know if it's been refilled with something else over the years either. I think it's been in like a garage that's not temperature controlled. So getting up to like 100 degrees or so and down to freezing and back and down. Hi, you're welcome to pop up here and say hello to everybody if you want attention. But jumping on things is not appropriate. Yeah, it tells me how to open the bottle of shaving cream, but we're not messing with it. I am not going to do it. It is not going to happen. Make sure my razor is actually still warm. Dip. And we are going to, I haven't actually even tried him yet. We're going to see if he actually can shave. I've seen his beard appear and disappear, so hopefully this works. And my water is warm enough. Maybe my water isn't warm enough. It's warm though. I have seen his beard disappear. I could promise you that's a thing that happens. But he has also been in a temperature changing garage. So I can't promise that he works properly either. His directions do say to like keep him out of extreme heat and things like that. Let's just pop this cup of water in the microwave for half a second. I think I could do that with my headphones still attached even. Ooh, look at that. Nice. Heat that up a tiny bit more. And see if that does anything. I have definitely seen his beard appear and disappear though. So it is the temperature it reappears at? Yeah, in rooms below 70 degrees Fahrenheit, the beard will grow back. So my favorite thing, I'm definitely gonna have him in my permanent collection because I am more comfortable at temperatures that are over. Sorry, hang on. It doesn't have a way to make it stop beeping. It's real creative. I prefer the house to be like a little bit over 70 degrees. So he's really been funny to have up on my shelf. It's like seriously, the shelf I have my Barbies on is across from the thermostat, but his beard is a lot easier to glance at than like the tiny numbers on the screen. Like I have to get close. It's an older thermostat and stuff. Oh, so blah, blah, blah. So I have him like standing up there and I can glance over and see if the house is colder than I want it to be just by seeing if his beard is darker, if his beard is there. Earlier when it was like actually hot out, we could like it would disappear, but it is winter now, apparently. We went from yesterday, it was like, oh, temperatures could get up to like 75, and then today it might snow. Welcome to the Midwest. Hooray. All right, this water is definitely hotter than Mattel might want me to use, but we're gonna give him a try. Hi, do your beards still work? Am I not absorbing it? Oh, this thing is cold. My razor isn't working. The water is fine. Razor is not working. Let me hold it in the water a little bit longer and actually make sure it gets warmed up. I can like show me holding it in the water. It's not exciting, but it's probably more exciting and relevant than me just sitting here. All right, let me see. Okay, so apparently that's the tricky bit, getting the actual foam of the razor to warm up. I wonder if I could do it with my finger and make it just like disappear. If I can't get the razor warm enough and working, now it's not freezing cold. All right, let's give it another go. Yeah. Ken, I know your beard disappears. I've seen it. Press it straight onto the paint. All right, he's being problematic. I'm gonna try just using my finger with warm water. Uh, it's getting paler, but it's not gone for sure. Here, I'm gonna go right onto the bottom part of his beard here. There we go. That part is a lot more temperature reactive. Did you see that? It came back real quick because house be cold. But here it disappears real quick. This sideburn is not having it apparently, which is great. That's just like the easiest part of your face to shave, Ken. All right, try actually doing it with the razor. I have to contort my poor Barbies. I don't know what temperature it is. It must be like about 70. The thermostat would probably say like 72 or something. That's Fahrenheit. Because that's what we try to keep it at. But I know my husband is streaming, and for some reason, most of the air comes out in that bedroom that he uses as an office. And if he has the door closed, it just seals all that air in there. So he's probably way too warm. And I'm over here by a couple of windows. It's probably, I don't know, too cold over here. Let's see. Shave? Can we shave? You're not making this video very helpful. Yeah, you're not. I know I'm contorting you in weird ways. I have only a webcam that just equals weird Barbie contortions. Alright. Well, it does definitely disappear in the right temperatures, but apparently it's too chilly in here, and he has to keep his face warm with the beard. Whatever, do as you like, Ken. We do also have his Old Spice aftershave. This bottle is just an empty bottle, so I filled it with water so we can pretend to splash aftershave on him. But luckily, it didn't actually contain anything, let alone aftershave. I can't imagine how gross that could be. Cat, what were you on top of? I hate hearing the cat just jump down. So bad. All right. Old Spice aftershave. I don't know how this works. We don't use aftershave. I mean, it does like splash out real nice. I guess you stick it on your hand and then rub that on your face. I'm really glad it's not aftershave. That's so much. Or you could do like this thing. Do a little dab dab. Is that a perfume thing? I wouldn't know. But little branded Old Spice aftershave is pretty cool. I think my lighting is what's killing that. There you go. Original, apparently. Original scent. Well, that is our cool shaving can. I do like that they made his hairbrush so it'll fit around his giant man hands. Because, most Barbie accessories, they'll fit in Barbie's hands, but not necessarily in Ken's. It feels like it should go this way, but I guess it goes that way. Oh, he can kind of, he can barely brush his own hair. I can't. He's brushing guys, it just touches the hair. It just barely touches it. It's so comical. All right, looking lovely. Go in the fridge for a moment. Yeah. Well, that would just make his beard show more. That's the thing, is right now the temperature's about is close enough to 70 that it's showing. And if it was warmer, we could probably make it disappear and stay disappeared. It very much grows in the direction of the brushing because it's a lot shorter in the front. His hair's crazy soft. It's about as soft as my cat, which in like Barbie hair terms is really crazy. I could take a look at another one of the Kens that I got because his hair is not as nice, and we could do a little comparison. Um, Gene, I don't think you got to see. Is that what do we call you? What's your nickname? Because I can't read whatever's going on. What, genre Strega? I can't read your user. What's the nickname? We have his very 1996 fun little shirt here. And then I did say he does come with socks, but I did not find the socks. Barbie socks are very easy to lose. Barbie shoes are easy to lose. Strega, sounds like a plan. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, Barbie everything accessory is always I'll do for docs free. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely we like to stay docs free. It's ideal. Very much preferred. His shorts are whatever they're made out of, it wrinkles really bad because they're horribly wrinkled. But he's pretty nice, honestly. I don't hate the haircut. I guess it's probably very like 1996. But like I don't hate it. It's fine. We like a Ken with a beard, for sure. I mean, the fact he isn't just like basic blonde Ken is already a win in my books. I swear we had like we were always asking for Ken dolls because we didn't have enough when I was a kid. Um, but it's like early 2000s, 2010s. Hi, Peach, how are you? We're just experimenting with cool shaving Ken, and his beard is pretty much cooked. It does not shave very well. I can make it disappear for like half a second. Also, the temperature of Missouri is not helping me. My house just be cold. Well, if my finger didn't cool down during moving it. Alright, we got it earlier, I swear. Strega could back me up, but whatever. I don't know what it's doing. I'm not gonna worry about it. Uh, The fact that he has a beard is what's most interesting about Cool Shaving Ken to me. Just because, like, I don't know. I don't like all my dolls looking the same. I was saying when I was a kid, the Kens were like, they had the blonde sculpted hair, and that was like it. It was so boring. I think we had two or three of those. And really, I should have just taken like a nail polish or like craft paint to one of their hairs and just made it look like slightly different. Because what are you going to do with like triplets? Love the frog? Thank you. It's, I forget his name now, but from Spirit Fair. Atul. It's Uncle Atul from Spirit Fair, and he's beautiful. And he's very squishy. Yes, he is lovely. Definitely, I think he was like the only plush at the time. Now they've done Gwen also, but definitely my favorite character, 'cause Frog. So, you know. Oh, or if you meant Frog up here, that's my Webkins. I only kept one of my Webkins. I'm so sad about it. I had two. I had Hoppy and Happy, and this one is Happy. And I let my original Webkins go, and I'm sad about it now. At the time, my way of figuring out what toys to keep and get rid of was like telepathically communicating with them. You know, you just stare at it and you're like, do you want to stay here or do you want to go? And the vibe I picked up was, I need to go and have new adventures with someone else. There's someone out there. So we donated them. So regrets, but it's fine. He's probably living his best life, in theory. All right, next, I'm gonna take a look at our other kin here. Because he also has rooted hair. Actually, all three of these, I have four kins over here actually, but three of them have rooted hair. So that's awesome. We love good rooted hair. That is always fantastic. Now that I'm not splashing water everywhere, we're gonna put the notebook back so I can keep all my years in track. On track. I really should do like vocal warm-ups before I start talking on stream. I don't know, not something that occurs to me until I do stumble over my words. Okay, so some of our dolls we have accessories for today, and my accessories are kind of just in an accessory bin. So I'm gonna shuffle his out. This is yours, this is yours, this is yours, this is yours. Yeah, lots of accessories. We do love a good accessory though. Accessories are important. I believe I'm missing, what am I missing? Oh, another, yeah, that's fine. No, wait, you have, pants. There we go. Flip that this way. I guess I can just stick this on one side. All right, so our next Barbie with rooted hair. Let me see what year he's from. He is from 2002. This is Skate Date Ken. Also has the rooted hair. This hair is nowhere near as soft as Cool Shaving Ken's. It's rough and gross and sticking out really funny on the sides. His face is actually not doing as well either. Whenever I get to like tidying up my dolls, he's gonna need a little help. He has like brown stuff in his teeth. I don't think I want to know what that is. No. He has, I can't believe this is a scarf. When I saw this thing in all of like the Barbie accessories, a scarf for a man is not what I expected, but it's 2002. You know, all kinds of weird. He has his little stripy shirt, and then he has these very fun cargo shorts. Actually, I only have one of the pant legs, but they are tearaway pants. They could be either long pants or shorts. So great, very exciting. I think I have to take this shoe off. All right, I'm not gonna mess with this, all right? Oh, my mic has a buzz. Yeah, that's annoying. My computer's actually like chugging, so it could very well be picking that up. I won't be surprised. I have not yet invested in like a nicer camera and a nicer microphone and a nicer setup at all. This is the laptop webcam. It's not good. And this is just, I only have one spare USB port in my laptop. So it was a headset and the best mic I have. That's what we're at right now. We will definitely like invest more, but I was like, I have to like before I invest money or time in getting anything figured, I was like, I just need to like um actually stream. If I can actually stream, then we could do that. Like, it's fine. Prefer the low quality mic, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, it could be too loud. Oh, like the mic like sensitivity is too high? Yeah. Yeah, fair. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't messed with figuring things out too much, which probably bothers my husband. If you go over to Elliot Gamer 3's stream, it's very like polished. My stream is not polished. We're just here. All right, well, his little pant leg has bits of Velcro on it. There's only one pant leg. It's got bits of Velcro on it, and it goes up. Velcro is on the inside of this. I can actually stick it on without actually going around his leg. Let's do that. That's easy. There's the gist. So he can have long pants or shorts. Thank you, I appreciate it, Astraga. And then he has rollerblades or ice skates, which is very cool and fun. He also comes with a bike helmet, which honestly, maybe we should, oh, I was gonna say we should put the helmet on him because it might help to hold his hair in place. Um, yeah, and I just put it on and just see that. Buddy, let's not. Oh gosh. That's so bad. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what the back of this helmet is. This helmet is quite warped, actually. It is no longer helmet shaped. It would not protect his head if his head wasn't already plastic. But comes with a helmet. He does come with skates for Barbie. He does not come with a helmet for Barbie, so safety is not that important to Ken. Or it's important for him, but it's not important for his date? Not sure. I think I'm just gonna take that off. Like, as bad as his hair is, I think the helmet might be worse. So the pants give us that, like, they go with the ice skates, right? Fits that vibe, makes it warm enough, but then the little, gosh, that's so cringy. I'm glad we don't have tearaway pants in style at the moment. Whew. That can be taken off so it better fits the, I don't know if this, I guess this is rollerblading, because it's just one, the rollerblading vibe. I was only able to find one of these orange uh, rollerblades, but again, my Barbie stuff is like, there's a lot of it to dig through, and I did my best yesterday. My back hurt at the end of the day because I had like, we actually moved things around and vacuumed, and it just was making my back hurt. So I'm like digging through all my stuff. You quite like the shirt pattern. Oh, yeah, you got great taste. It comes with a matching scarf, so, you know. Also matches for the ice skating vibe, giving him a little bit warmer outfit and then the colder option. I really like how they did these skates. It's the same for Ken's skates and Barbie's skates. I'm going to show Barbie's here, just because they aren't already on feet. So they might be a little easier to mess with. So she has her skate blades. And then if we pop two of these little tabs open a little bit, which is really scary to do. I really think I'm going to break it at some point. Okay, so their whole shoe pops open like that down the middle. So now this blade can come out and we can put our ice skate in. All right, this must be Ken's ice skate. No, there we go. The ice skate fits into these notches right here. And we can close that back up and then switch it into our ice skate. So I really love how they did that design. I think it's very clever. I love how they made it, the skate date can be ice skating or roller skating. That's very cute. Yeah, did they put effort in? Oh, I wish they continued to put that much effort in their modern Barbies, but they don't necessarily. This one has like stitching and a collar. We get printed t-shirts now. That's it. I'm not super happy with current Barbies. I also really hate the swim Barbies. I can't be too mad about the swimsuit Barbies because realistically, they've always done swimsuit Barbies. 'Cause like that's always been that's the staple Barbie. And then the 70s Malibu Barbies are also like real basic. But at least they're, I don't know, none of the dolls, the Barbie dolls had um printed on swimsuits that are molded onto their body. I hate that. It's cheap, it's lazy, it makes it hard to get them dressed. It annoys me. The Kins will come in a box with just the swim shorts on. They have no shoes. They have no shirt. Everything is sad about that. I hate it. Just because, like, I need more clothes? I don't know. Everyone needs clothes and, like, more shoes. Lots of clothes, lots of shoes. These are very important. As basic Barbie 101, it's a fashion doll. I need fashion for the fashion doll. And yeah, not ew print. I would like some like good fashion, maybe like timeless. This is definitely not a timeless look. It's very dated. And a reminder, this one isn't a 90s look actually. This is a 2002. He also has the rubbery legs, and I want to see if he is. Whoop! He does. We have bendable knees, friends. Nice. Look at that. We could do some very nice skating now. Woo! Ignore the fact that he's wearing two different skates. It's fine. That's fun. You hear it? We'll have to steal my husband's mic setup someday and then do a Barbie ASMR video. Be pretty funny. We'll just tap on everybody. We could brush hair and then we could just pop the knees. This sturdy. Um, yeah. They do not have any joints though. I mean, they have shoulders. His shoulders actually, they don't move. Up we go. That way only. I believe that the newer ones that I have maybe also don't have the ability to put their arms straight out. They might also only be this, but they definitely don't have the pop knees. The pop knees are pretty much phased out right now. I have not seen them on any modern Barbies. We'd have to look if we wanted to find out what year they like phase this out. I think that the reason for it is that these rubbery legs can get dirty. We've seen them get sticky. One of the dolls that was in my inheritance box, she was one of the ones I sent back because I did send some back. I can't keep all the dolls, was my reasoning at the time. I wasn't planning on doing Barbie live streams, or I would have kept them all at least long enough to do the stream. But the rubbery legs can get sticky, they can get gross. This one has glitter stuck to it all over the place. You're not gonna be able to see that with my camera, I'm sorry. Uh, so I think that was the reasoning of phasing out our little pop knees, which makes sense. All of the modern Barbies that I've seen all have like joints, like physical joints. And I have not seen any jointed Kens yet. I think they might make some, but they'd be more collector's edition and less like for regular play. The regular play Kens are just like hollow plastic guys. Kinda sucks. Alright, we are going to go ahead and scoot Skate Date Ken aside. I might have to, if I could find his other roller skate, we should definitely send him on a date. It'd be pretty fun. If I can't, I do have other, here they are now, of course. Now that I'm done showing it off, I can see we do have all of the ice skating blades. So I can send him on a date with one of the many Barbie dolls, and they could both wear ice skates, which is cute. Maybe we need to send him on a little date. It'd make a cute photo shoot. For just a second there, I thought, oh, I should take them outside when it's like snowy and, maybe there'll be ice. I can stage them doing some cute ice skating on the ice. That'll be fun. But friends, I'm not gonna kneel on the ground when there's ice. That's cold and gross. So the only issue I have with these tearaway Velcro pants is that this Velcro will catch on everything. And I hate that. It's so annoying. So I have to just turn it inside out. Has been working okay. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not even gonna turn it all the way. This way should do better. Because then our Velcro is completely inside of this pant leg. And we don't have to worry about things getting caught on it. That's the one thing that I would change about the way I played with Barbies as a kid. Is I would just close the Velcro on everything. That's my rule now. I'm pretty like all my dolls are intended for playing. I think that playing with dolls is good. I think that's their job. It's what we have them for. Um, I have the one doll in the box. I actually have two dolls in the box. Another one's in the box over here. A couple are in boxes, but usually they're only in boxes because I already own an unboxed doll. Or graduation Barbie over here is only in her box because I haven't taken her out yet. We could take her out. I don't think I care to. I don't really have like any plans for her. So, I don't know. She's just a vintage Barbie in a graduation gown. I guess if I ever want a graduation gown, I'll take it out and take the gown off. Um, I'll pull her out now. She is from 96, class of 96 graduation Barbie. And guys, I have looked. They've done graduation Barbies for ages. I can't believe I never got a graduation Barbie. I'm insulted. Like, I graduated high school. We didn't find me a graduation Barbie. And then I graduate college and we didn't get me a graduation Barbie. I guess they were like thinking that it was like too kid-like. They're pretty grown-up moments, but like I would have loved graduation Barbie. Actually, that's fantastic. Thank you. I don't know, whatever. Grown-ups got grown-up brain. On the back it says, graduate with the confidence and knowledge that you can be anything you want to be. I don't know if life has actually turned out that way for the graduates of 96, but hey, good for them, whatever. She has her very flattering graduation gown here. The hair is so bad, I know. So I don't know why this is a thing that we do. They even still do it with Barbies. They still. The hair is just straight and then the ends are just horribly curled. It's it's really ugly looking. Luckily, when you take them out of their packaging, most of the time the hair at least doesn't stay that way for very long or doesn't look that bad. My farm Barbie, the way that they had her pictured on the packaging, it looked like her hair was gonna look like that, and I was not excited for it. But then I pulled her out, and her hair is gorgeously wavy, and she's the prettiest thing in the world. She has freckles. She's so cute. I don't have her next to me, or I'd pull her up, but she's like over there in the Barbie bin. Yeah, the like flips is a no. I had a bob for a while, and my hair didn't flip out the same way. They both flipped in the same direction, and honestly, I thought it was so cute. It was pretty cute, but we're a long hair girly now, so. She has her little diploma and her graduation cap, and then she has pearl earrings and a pearl ring also. Her ring is on, I believe, her diploma holding hand up here. I don't know if I'd be able to get my, yeah, I can't contort my camera and her, yeah. The box is not, the camera is not going to be able to see what my eyes can see, especially with glare. Espresso curly hair, always wanted to bob, but it wouldn't work out. Yeah, curls are tricky. Curls are just tricky. She has fun little blue pumps here. Very classic Barbie shoe-shaped shoes. And then since this is a Barbie from 1996, we know that she would have a twist and turn waist. I haven't gone into waists yet. Oh, I only have my really big deal Barbies over here, don't I? No, I don't. No, I don't. I got this. Perfect. Did you see that? Okay, so we have predominantly two waist types in Barbie dolls. I don't know about original Barbie dolls. I haven't gotten my hands on an original Barbie doll. I probably shouldn't get my hands on an original Barbie doll. That's probably not the kind of thing that people want me touching, because I will touch her and I will play with her and I will dress her up. And I don't know, I just can't be trusted. Collectors want them, and we'll let collectors have it. So I don't know about like the original Barbie. I should. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Who knows? If I can find a more original Barbie doll for cheap, she probably wouldn't be in great condition. Then we'd have to do a little restoring, as long as they don't contain like lead paint. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? I really couldn't say. So I don't know about original Barbie. Because at some point in, I think about the 60s, we start seeing her advertised as having the twist and turn waist. So based on the fact that it starts being put on the boxes, that leads me to believe that like originally she didn't have any articulation in her waist, but then they changed it so she did. So this is my What year are you, sweetheart? I forget all the time. 90 something. 94? Yeah. And it's in my notes. No, it isn't. Gosh. Oh, yeah, no, no notes. Good job, me. Now we take notes. Oh, I have to get a camera setup figured out, like, down on my workspace. But, like, we're so going to do Barbie restorations. I already have hair. We're going to do rerooting. One of my Barbie friends gave me a wig after I've been like pestering like every possible person. I was like, hey, if you have any costume wigs that are like kind of ratty and you aren't using and are just kind of sitting there, I really, really want them, please, because I need Barbie hair. I'm on like a $0 budget, so we're kind of trying to figure things out. All right, so this is my 1994 Barbie as Rapunzel. You can see her counterpart over here in her box. In her original gorgeous dress. Very pretty. I love her. I love her because I played the 96 Barbie as Rapunzel video game, and it's the same dress as the slightly earlier doll, so very nostalgic for me. I got the unboxed one first, and then my awesome sister found me the boxed one. And she's like, oh, you already have her? And I'm like, girl, I will take the boxed Barbie in addition to my unboxed Barbie. Like, that's fine. That sounds good. All right, so the outfit that she has, aside from her striped shirt, this little coat and her little shorts here, they are the number 963 resort set. It is a restored, like original vintage Barbie outfit, which is crazy, but it's quite cute. Oh, and her little stand is on top of her shorts. We love the little like sailor look. It's very fun. But what I wanted to show is that twist and turn waist. So you can't see her waistline very well here. There we go. Move that down. You see her seam right here. We got that twist and turn waist. We are going to see two types of Barbie waists in most of your modern dolls. Well, modern dolls, you aren't going to see your tiny twist and turn waist anymore. This is it goes until about through the 90s and into the early 2000s, but in the early 2000s, they kind of start phasing it out. And then by later 2000s, 2010s and forward, all of our Barbie doll bodies are what is called the belly button body. But your vintage dolls are going to have that teeny, 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 tiny little waist. And this one is a twist and turn. Very cool. I apologize if this Barbie is headless. Um, we're going to fix her. I just haven't fixed her yet. But she is currently headless. Her head just popped off. She's slightly older. She's from, what year are you, sweetie? She's a 2002, and her head was just caught under other dolls, and I pulled at her, and it just came off real quick. So I promise we're fixing her. I'm just going to use her right now to show off our belly button waist. I'm going to just move this slightly, dear. Elliot and I agreed that probably clothingless Barbies were not stream safe. So as you can see here, she has her belly button. So this is what is known as the belly button waist. It is thicker than our super vintage twist and turn waist. It's not a lot thicker, but it is definitely thicker. Like if I tried to put these tiny shorts on this waist, it would just not close. I don't know. Some vintage Barbie clothes do fit on the belly button waists, but just not all of them. Like dresses will fit this body most of the time. But some things that are just extremely fitted in the waist, if they were fitted for this really teeny tiny twist and turn waist, they're just not going to be compatible. Most of the time you can put modern clothes on your vintage dolls though without too much issue. But again, I would say waistline could be an issue. You're trying to put larger waistline pants onto a doll with a teeny tiny waist. You're gonna have like gaping and awkward stuff like that. well, I might as well go into talking about, well, part of this poor doll. We'll start with just her clothes. Okay. This doll is kind of modeling two different things for me. So she is currently modeling the Let's Go Camp gift set outfit. I'll just hold her like this and we'll just pretend she isn't headless. So she has this cute little shirt with the maple leaf and these very fun shorts. This is from 2001. She also has boots with socks. They're very cute. I love it. Ignore the headless part. So this set came with a Stacy and a Kelly. It also came with a tiny tent, which is so cool. I think I owned part of this set somehow. I'm never sure what exactly I had as a kid because sometimes we would get things secondhand. So like I had some of this toy, like literally like some of this set, but not all of it. The set also comes with little sleeping bags. So we have Kelly's little teeny tiny sleeping bag. And then this one is probably Barbie's. I think I only have the two. This one has Velcro though to close. Down here at the bottom. And then a bright cherry yellow interior. It's so cute. I'm noticing now that this is actually the same fabric as their shorts. And I might consider dismembering the sleeping bag. Only because I do not have Kelly's shorts. I'm pretty sure this is the right Kelly for this set. She has brown hair and cute little bangs and some little freckles. And then she is wearing this little long sleeve shirt that says oak and has oak leaves on it. She would have had shorts the same as everybody else's. They'd be green, leaves on them. I'm looking at Stacy now and realizing she has different shorts. So very similar fabric, maybe not exactly the same. Maybe her shorts were the same fabric as her sleeping bag. That would make sense. It feels right. So, that's her little outfit with her little oak leaves on it. Because Barbie's here has maple leaves on it. And then hers does not have pine leaves on her shorts, but that wouldn't make sense, would it? It doesn't make for a very good leaf. Stacy here has a shirt that says pine and her cute little shorts with leaves on them and her little tennis shoes. Stacy's does seem to have, do you have bendable knees? Okay, so I was talking about this earlier. We have got to find out what's in the bendable knees without cutting a doll open. Without cutting a doll open, I should not cut any dolls open. It's just not nice. Maybe if she's like really already messed up. But I should probably just like try Google first. Um, she does seem to have bendable knees. They're not super great working condition. This one's a little loose. That's all right. This is an adorable Stacy doll. Mortuary Barbie for real, Strega. Uh-huh. Yes. No, just, yeah. I would absolutely own a Barbie that's just a corpse. That's fun to me. She has this very cute little face. She looks about, I don't know, I'd say like a 12-year-old here. A modern Stacy is also about that same age. They're like a preteen age. So currently, Barbie's sisters, you have Skipper, Stacy, and Chelsea. We do not know what has happened to poor Kelly. She does not seem to be around. I don't know. Listen, I don't know what they have going on with Barbie's sisters. They introduce a sister. Sometimes she's there. Sometimes she's not there. We just don't really talk about it. Like, Skipper has been around Barbie for a while. If you remember, she's referenced in the Barbie movie. They had Growing Up Skipper. That's the one where when you cranked her arm around, her little, she gets a little bit taller. I think her neck moves up a little bit and her little boobs grow. It's a very, that one's an interesting toy, and I understand why that one's controversial. Um, not every controversial Barbie really deserves to be controversial, but I can see why growing up Skipper would be. But Skipper was popular at the time because some parents wouldn't allow their kids to play with Barbie, because that vintage Barbie, she is modeled off of a very sexy doll. And they were like, that's a little bit like too much. Or was it Growing Up Skipper? Oh, gosh. All right, listen. They gave these stupid sisters S names, and I can't keep them apart. I think it's Stacy and not Skipper, but now I'm questioning myself. Yeah, the growing up line. What was strange about the growing up line? When you twisted her arm, not only did her neck grow, but her little boobs come out. She goes from flash-chested to having boobs. It's a little like, uh, yeah, it's a bit strange. It's I don't know what to think about it. Okay, yes to growing up Skipper. I'm not crazy. I can't show like random Google pictures on stream. My husband was smart enough to be like, hey, you shouldn't just show random pictures on screen. Somebody's going to copyright you. So we do have paperwork almost figured out and an email address set up. So that way you guys can submit pictures and then also like just sign a quick stupid little form for me that just says like, I'm giving Muse permission to use these pictures and I'm not expecting monetary compensation at any point, just to like legally protect me. Because I don't know, my husband's smart. He thought of that. I would not have thought of that. I'd have been scrolling through everything and Mattel would have been coming through my head. So when I don't physically have the dolls, I'm sorry, Skipper, Stacy. I'm sorry. I just read that and then I was like, wait, is it growing up Skipper or it's growing up? Okay, yeah. It's growing up Skipper. Okay, so this is a Stacy and Skipper's older than she is. Guys, I can't. They're all S names. Skipper, Stacy, and then sometimes one doll is around and the other doll isn't. So like originally we have Skipper. She's a bit older. She would be your like teenager. Um, the modern version of her has a purple streak in her hair. I really think they need to phase out the purple streak because nobody does that anymore. It's looking really dated 2010s, but they'll figure that out. I don't know. So she's taller, slightly older. Stacy is always a little bit younger than she is, and blonde. And then currently they have Chelsea instead of Kelly. Kelly was marketed as Barbie's baby sister. And then Barbie also has baby Christy, who I believe is also Barbie's baby sister, like baby sister. Um, we don't know what happens to baby Christy. We don't hear about her anymore. They make modern babies, but they aren't named. They aren't like baby Chrissy and friends. They're just kind of like, that's a baby. I don't know, man. I don't know. So fascinating. Barbie sisters and friends. They're all very interesting. All right, well, aside from our head here, that's the 2001 Let's Go Camping set. They're very cute. We love them very much. Speaking of controversial Barbies, though, it's the perfect time to bring my little head out. I'm sorry that I broke her and haven't fixed her. I will be fixing her. We will be doing Barbie restorations and I will be learning how to fix this head, but this isn't like the only heads I've had come off is like on modern Barbies where they have the like kind of a T thing, rubbery T thing in their neck. So like the head comes off, but the neck isn't completely destroyed and this neck is cracked and broken. So I'm gonna have to figure out some way of rebuilding it. I've seen stuff online. I need to like look at the tutorials, but some kind of putty or something like that. Um, all right. I'm sorry about this. So we have a Midge. Um, her head is detached, and then I couldn't find her original clothes. I found clothes that she came in when I got her, but I don't see any evidence of them being her original clothes, so I'm not quite sure about that. Oh my gosh, let me find her other quote-unquote accessory here. Because I was also talking about baby Christy, and she's supposed to be in here, and I'm not entirely sure that she is. Hi, do we have a baby in here? Did I lose the baby? It's honestly, I don't think I'd be surprised if I just straight up lost a baby. I'd feel stupid, but I wouldn't be surprised. We may have misplaced a baby. That would explain why I was having dreams about my little niece getting left somewhere last night, if I'm just forgetting about babies. Let me check my bag that I originally had everything in. Hi, is there a baby hanging around in the bottom of this? There is not. I love that. Is she tangled up in this hair? I don't think she is. I love that. Hello, kitty cat. Hi, baby. You're not the baby I'm looking for. Did you hear me saying come here. Come here. Hi. Did you hear me saying baby? Guys, that's too cute. Okay. Love you, Navi. Alright, hang on for just a second. I'm gonna stick my Be Right Back screen on, and then I'm gonna go find baby Chrissy, because she should be findable. I had her out, and now I just don't have her out. I'm gonna see if I can grab her really quick, because she's kind of part of this, and she is part of my inheritance of Barbies. So I'll be back in just a moment. Baby. All right, we are back. We did find baby Chrissy. Let's show off my baby. Come here, baby. Here's my baby. This is Navi. She's a baby. She's my baby cat. We love her. She hates when mommy streams because mommy ignores her. Oh, woe is me. Hi, honey. Hi. Mwah. What is that? Say hi. Everybody loves you, you know. They do. Everybody loves you. Yes, everybody loves Navi. Everybody in mommy's chat, everybody in daddy's chat, everybody loves cat. See? Strika says, baby! You does you! You baby! Yeah, she is the preciousest. Okay, we did find baby Chrissy. So here we have a little baby Chrissy. Oh, my light is so strong right now. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. There we have a baby Chrissy. I can't get her headband to like fit exactly back on her head right, which is kind of annoying. It's just like a bit loose, but it's sewn on too in multiple places. I don't know. Teeny tiny little baby Chrissy here. So, this midge, on the topic of being controversial, um, this is actually pregnant midge. I know, she does not look very pregnant. I don't have a way to make her look pregnant. So, listen. So, let me see what year that is. In 2002, again, lots of 2002 Barbies. I don't know. 2002, they come out with Happy Family Pregnant Midge, which was extremely controversial. I don't see as much why that one's that controversial. Doesn't bug me, but bugged some parents. So that midge is identical to her with the non-broken neck, except she also came with a magnetic pregnant belly that would click onto her. And then inside that belly, there was a baby that was smaller than Christy and folded up. Like not folded up, but like her arms and legs moved just right, and you could put her inside of the magnetic belly and then put it onto Midge. Now, this is post controversy Midge. She is actually was part of their rebranded set when the pregnant Midge controversy was happening, and they were like, Mattel kind of was like, all right, let's like step it back from that a little, and they rebranded their set. So instead of having a pregnant Barbie with her teeny tiny newborn baby, they did their little nursery set, and then they just had their Midge without her pregnant belly and with a baby Chrissy who was slightly bigger. So they still had like mommy and baby, but just without the controversialness of the pregnancy belly. I would love to find one of the bellies because I tested, guys, they didn't change their doll. They just took that part out. They took it out of manufacturing and they took it out of packaging and redid their packaging. So I took a magnet and I tested, and she does actually have the magnets inside of her body. And again, I checked with the people who bought the doll and remembered it, checked with my family. She came with a nursery set originally, but she did not come as a pregnant midge. My mother-in-law was surprised to hear that she was actually a pregnant midge. Just, I don't know, minus the pregnancy? I don't know, it's complicated midge. So, I'm looking for like just a lone little magnetic stomach. I've tried to find one, but my gosh, all the results just instantly go to like the clip-on 3D printed ones, and I'm like, that's not what I'm looking for. Although it also is kind of cool. Uh, like I really like the design of the original one. My cousins had one. They had a sick Barbie set and they had one. So I've seen one once. It was very cool. I don't know, I thought it was great. So originally, the pregnant midge comes with a purple dress, very like 2002, because it has like, I don't know, little lines on the neck. It looks 2002, I promise. It's a light purple dress, and it's a light purple maternity dress, so it fits over her bump, because obviously most Barbie clothes are not made or at all tailored to fit a pregnant doll. Um, Now that would not be the clothes that this midge came with, because again, she is repackaged in their new packaging with the baby Chrissy and with the little nursery set. So she did not have that dress. Google was not being helpful, giving me images of what her original outfit would have been, since she was like the second, because you search like Midge with baby, and it's just like pregnant Midge? Pregnant Midge? Is that what you want to see? And I'm like, oh my gosh, no. I want to see the doll that is released right after that. Like it's the same concept, but it's slightly different. Just Google Images was just not being helpful to me, which I get. It's kind of a niche doll. I understand that obviously Pregnant Midge made a much bigger impact. And then the like, I don't know, softer repackaging is kind of, I don't know, a little less buzz generating. Um, yeah, Midge is super cute. Unfortunately, her head has come off, so I'm just gonna hold her head up. She is really cute. This is Barbie's friend, Midge. She has little freckles, and you can't see them, unfortunately, because just a basic webcam at the moment. But she is very adorable. She does look very motherly, and we like that. Um, Midge has always been Barbie's best friend when Barbie first came out, and then they made a different looking doll to go with her. The first one of those was Midge. So she's always had that kind of reddish golden brown hair going on. Um, and then the Happy Family series in 2002 has like it's Midge, a husband for Midge. I don't know if Midge's husband had a name. That's kind of strange to think about. They had the pregnant Midge with the little baby, but again, controversy. They also had grandparents, which are so on my wish list. Old people Barbies? Gimme, 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 gimme. Because I'm very into my, like, I don't know, not weird Barbies, but just like niche, I guess. My different looks. Um, so those are cool. Like the grandma Barbie actually has a different body type, which makes sense. If both the mom and the grandma look like this, a little confusing. She is a bit shorter and like a little bit stouter. I would compare it more to a modern petite Barbie. Like if I was gonna DIY a grandma Barbie, um, it would just be painted wrinkles, unfortunately. I think she has sculpted ones, which is cool. That's what's tricky. Um, but I would definitely be using a petite Barbie body, so it has that kind of like grandma shrunk thing going on. Um, and then we've just reroot her hair with like white, gray mix of that hair. Now, looking at baby Chrissy again, just 'cause she's real cute, super little. I believe this is also technically one of Barbie's sisters. I guess that's weird when they market her with Midge. I'm not sure. But it's definitely not Barbie's baby. That's very clear. That's very much why Midge is part of this Happy Family set and it's not Barbie. Barbie doesn't get married. She has a lot of dream wedding, fantasy wedding sets where she like imagines her wedding dress and imagines what her wedding will be like, but she doesn't actually ever get married. And she definitely does not settle down and have kids and a little happy family. So, Midge, good for her. Congratulations on her marriage and her very happy little family that's long discontinued. But an absolute steal if you can find them. It also had like little Kelly and Tommy sized kids that would go with it. It's a super cute series. Gotta love the like nursery furniture. The grandparents all come with like toys as presents. It's really cute. It's very cute. Whenever we get pictures that we can show, we will absolutely be taking a bigger look at the Happy Family series because it's cute. Love it. Um, yeah, she's an absolute score, but do not know what her original clothes were, and I'm not messing with it. Let's take a look at who else we have. So many. We have so many. Well, I definitely promised my Barbie movie dolls, so I am going to focus on those right now. I don't know how long I've been streaming for. Oh, only an hour, almost hour and a half. You know, not too long. My Barbies do have all their accessories in a bag still. My Barbie movie Barbies. Just because I'm kind of, I don't know, keeping those things neat and contained. grab all my little accessories here and we will show off all the girlies. Yay! They are so cute and so fun. And I am so happy and excited about them. I can't even. All right, well, I'll start with my Barbies that I had as a kid. Um, we have shown Clara on stream before. I have not detangled her hair yet. It's just kind of matted into these curls, and I haven't worked on that yet. We have Clara. Now, this Clara isn't the like original movie release. She is actually uh, Barbie in the Nutcracker fairy tale collection. So it's like a smaller collection. They also did Rapunzel. It was basically like a Rapunzel in a cheaper dress. The official Barbie movie Clara, I believe, like has some kind of like a spinning waist, a like ballet aspect to her. I do not have Clara's original clothes. I think we do actually have her original skirt at my parents' house with the rest of those doll things, but her shirt, it's like a little like white and pink shirt with snowflake on it. That's long gone. I don't even remember it, so it's been a minute. But I did have Clara as a kid. None of these dolls have shoes on right now. I did not have time yesterday to look through everything to find all the shoes, and then to look at the shoes, look up what their shoes look like because none of the pictures I have for reference include their feet under their floor-length dresses. Um, I'm looking to maybe to get her shirt. Hopefully, I would really love to. I'd love to get her dressed up in some of her original splendor. She is very pale. It's just like obvious, even with her light. I don't know if that's more helpful. She has her hair is parted real cute. She has her little like twist thing, which I like. She is really pretty. I've dressed her up in what's closest to her original clothes, but isn't. It's just a light pink, sparkly little dress. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit my mic. Sorry. And she does need to get some like little ballet shoes also. So we'll get her at least closer. If I can't find a top for her, maybe we'll just use this or make something similar to this, but I will probably get her original skirt and try using that. She also came with like a little plush unicorn. That's long gone. It's like McDonald's toy size plush. So, when your parents are telling you, "Oh, we have to get rid of some things," that was in the bucket at some point. She does have a damaged knee. I suppose we can kind of get a look at these pop and crack knees just by looking at what she's got in here. It's because she's unfortunately already popped and cracked a little too much. This knee actually doesn't work anymore. It looks like we've just snapped it. But her other knee does have that popping, snapping, bending action. So I'm sorry, Claire, I didn't mean to be mean to you. You're gorgeous, I love you, and I've always remembered who you are, so that's something. So that's my original there. Um, I don't, I'm gonna make it look like I'm so, like, not nice to my dolls. I'm like, okay, so mine don't have original clothes. Yeah. Yeah, I can grab a drink of water real quick. Just make sure I, like, don't dry out and die. It's a good thing to do once in a while. Um, so I also had Rapunzel as a kid. Now, Rapunzel's original dress is shredded. Again, if I was going to change anything about what I did with my dolls as a kid, it would be closing all of the Velcro. Because her dress had like this like sheer stuff going on, and when that gets Velcro on it, it just tears like a lot. And then once it's torn, it kind of disintegrates. It goes real quick. Lucky for me, in my little inherited Barbie collection here, she had this other movie dress. I'm so excited. So this is another dress from the Barbie movies. We have that gorgeous light pink silk with gold accents and this blue mesh over top of the bust and then over the skirt. And it's very pretty. I like it. I like just having like a movie outfit for her. Like this is acceptable for me. Okay, my light is just so much. I can't get this right. I'm so sorry. I don't have a good setup yet. We will someday. Just not yet. Sorry. She does have little hair clippies also. I know I pulled one aside, but it's gotten itself buried in the box of Barbies, so there it is. Here we go. Little hair clips that came with this outfit. They have little, or classic early 2000s. We got that little flower shape, and then it has these little ribbons on it. So I do have those. Give her some of that. And this outfit also comes with the cloak. Now you recognize it. This is her like sneaking into town outfit, yeah? She's so pretty. I love it. Um, Now to reflect more badly on me and what I've done with my dolls, this is this is the like official Barbie movie Rapunzel, and she did originally come with extendable hair. I cut out her extendable hair. I didn't mean to. So the way her extendable hair works is there's a hole in her head. I'm gonna braid her hair for now so it looks nice. Um, but she does currently have a hole in her head, and there was a little plug plastic base and then a braid of her hair. And this braid could be extended by you'd undo the rest of her braid. And then she has a hole in her back right down here. There was a string that came out of that with a little bead on the end of it. That would be long if her hair was in all the way, but then if we uh, pulled her hair down, that would go retract into her, and then her hair would move out. I hope that explains anything. I would love to like kind of remake that a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find just that section of her hair for sale. That's kind of a long shot. Like we definitely like trashed it. We didn't donate that. I can't expect people would recognize what it is on its own. I'm hoping I've seen a video on how to restring the Barbie, so I'm hoping I could combine that with maybe a little 3D printing to make the hair holding clasp, and then buying some doll hair that's the same color as hers, which might be tricky. Like color matching online isn't going to be easy, and I don't know of any like doll hair shops that are physically existing, here. If there are any, it would probably be a drive. And then the money is going to be so much. But honestly, I wouldn't mind redoing doll hair. So, yeah, I could work with it. I don't mind if I have to buy several colors of hair and then I like have hair. Like, what am I going to do? I'm just going to redo the doll hair. I love that. So we are going to have to kind of braid her hair so that way it covers this gaping hole inside of her head. Yeah. She did originally have that classic purple dress with the masquerade mask and a tiara. The only remnants of her tiara is a piece of bright yellow string that was holding it down, which I need to trim out of her head. But that's my Rapunzel. I gotta put her cloak on her. It does also hold the hide. Wow. Wow. I'm not having a stroke. I'm not. I just can't talk. Don't worry about it. This will hide the hole in her head. Honestly, that's enough of a tongue twister. It's kind of a lot. I'm gonna just tie that in a little bow. Oh, can we tie it in a bow? Nope, apparently not. We struggling. That's the thing with these tiny little ribbons. Getting them tied is so tricky. It's no wonder sometimes they just get knotted and then are never unknotted. There we go. All dressed up, ready to sneak into town. So pretty. I really don't mind having this outfit for her instead of her purple one. I like it. Um, it's still very Barbie Rapunzel to me. That's what's important. And I also just I thought that this would be the extent of my Barbie movie dolls forever. Um, guys, I can't even. I didn't let myself dream about owning more Barbies from the Barbie movies because they're expensive, right? I was like, there's no way we're gonna end up with these. It's unrealistic. I do also have Teresa as the magical fairy in Swan Lake. I do have that. Um, in a box at my parents' house. We'd have to go there and dig things out. I didn't pull her out with these girlies, these are my princesses, and she wasn't that significant to me. I mean, I know how she looks, but that's about it. Um, oh, I could just cry. I thought these are gonna be the extent of my collection of Barbie movie princesses. Um, and it's not. Guys, guys. Slide these two beauties aside. I got really crazy lucky, and my in-laws took really good care of their Barbie dolls. They just weren't, they did super basic, oh, I dress them up. I change their clothes once in a while. I don't know, I roughhouse play with all of our toys, my sisters and I. Very we're going off on adventures. We are having wars. We are and not super rough, but a much more rough style than just changing their clothes. So my awesome sister-in-law had these practically. I can't pick who to start with first. Oh my gosh, tell me. We're gonna go with Odette from Swan Lake. We're gonna start with her. I don't know. It has so many princesses. So her face does need cleaned up a little bit. I don't know if you'll be able to tell how messy it is, but it's a little bit messy. I do need to give her a tidy. Her hair probably ought to be, it has a little kink in it that tells me it probably ought to be all up in a nice pretty bun. And we'll probably get that worked on. Or at least, yeah, it probably ought to be in a bun. At least a ponytail, probably a bun. We have to get them a little bit more sorted. I've brushed their hair out now, and their clothes are looking pretty and their accessories are all collected together. But my other girlies have the side pieces of their hair need to be retied. I don't have any teeny, teeny, tiny rubber bands, so I'm just going to go in there with a little bit of thread and just tie really tiny knots to hold that part of their hair back. So Odette's hair needs a little fixing, but we do have an Odette. I'm going to turn my light up now. Oof. I'm so sorry. I wish I had this better, and I just don't. It's just not happening yet, friends. If I had money, sure, but I don't have lighting, camera, microphone money right now. So I, yes, I could ask for Christmas. I'm very torn between asking for better streaming setup and asking for more Barbies. Like, mm, that's tricky for me. She has her gorgeous original dress here. Oh, can't you just hear the Swan Lake music? Oh my gosh. With all its glitter and its soft pinks and soft blues and little feather details. And then she does also have her necklace and her little tiara here. Now you might be able to see how dirty her face is. We'll see. Her gorgeous necklace and her gorgeous little tiara here. Oh, Guys, she's so freaking pretty. I might have to sew yeah, sew her little tiara here onto her head because it does that. Um, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what we do there. I'm missing an accessory. I also have, okay, well, all right. We'll deal with that in a bit. It's fine. It's fine. Not for Odette, for Erica, but yeah, so she's gorgeous. I have a really fun treat for us today. She does also come with these wings. They start down, they plug into her. She can have batteries, and then they go up, and they're supposed to light up. All of these Barbies have their batteries removed, and I haven't tested them yet. But I stopped today, and I got the type of little, what do they call button batteries? They're not coin batteries, they're buttons. I got the batteries that we need, and I have my screwdrivers here, and we are going to test our dolls out and see if they still work. So she is the light up doll, and then I have a couple of singing dolls that we'll also have to test. We're gonna unscrew her. I'm pretty sure they all take 3 batteries. If anyone takes more than 3 batteries, we're screwed. I only got 3. They came in packs of 1 and 3. She does have a little bit of corrosion right here that I've just like scraped off really casually. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to just like casually scrape that off. Um, Let me see. Which way do these go? Positive, negative. Which side's positive? Pretty sure she only takes 3. Please only take 3 batteries. Oh, that's it. That's it. Batteries are in. Now we're going to plug her wings in and see if we still light up. Which I don't know that they will. Okay, there's a little bit of corrosion on the batteries. These dolls have been in storage. I don't know if it only lights up when we lift them. Alright. Oh! They light up when you push the button. Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh. We have power. Okay, that's exciting. So yes to light up wings. Oh, I'm so happy for her. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm gonna need so many more of these batteries if I want to keep batteries in these dolls. But I'm not sure keeping batteries in them is a good plan. Oh, do you see? They light up with this pretty blue light when we push the button. Oh, I'm so happy for her. Oh, wait, okay. So she also, originally, she had these little armbands. I have one of them, and I think the elastic is pretty much gone. But let's put her in all the glory that we have for her. So, one little armband, and put on her little tiara, and then let's do her little wings. There she is in all of her glory. And if we do her wings, poof, and glow. And she is absolutely beautiful. Oop, I just pop her wings right out of her back though. Looking absolutely gorgeous, just as gorgeous as she did. And what year is my Swan Lake? 2003. Looking just as gorgeous as she did in 2003. We're dropping all her pieces. It's okay. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my gosh. So we have a gorgeous and functional Odette. I'm so happy for her. I can't even. Her wings are absolutely huge though. Like I have all my other stuff, like all fits in one bag, but Odette's wings are too big. So we are gonna pop her batteries back out of her and, put her back on. I was gonna say that, like, put the back of her back on, and then I realized it's like literally like a little door in her flesh. It's fine. I don't have pictures of all of the very fun Barbie things, but little doors made out of Barbie's body is one of the least horrifying things. Barbie has some really interesting or horrifying setups. We also need to get a different stand for Odette because the stands I currently have, just off of like, the Walmart selling site, are little, you can move your little clip dependent on what height your doll is, which is great, especially for our all of our different modern Barbie dolls, the fashionistas, because like the tall fashionista, actually the tall fashionista has a wider waist than this clip allows for, so she doesn't fit. Speaking of waists, our Odette here has a twist and turn waist. She is the only one of my princesses that has a twist and turn waist. I don't know why she has a twist and turn waist. She is a 2003, Clara would be 2001, and Barbie as Rapunzel is 2002. So I don't know. We just decided, like I said, they go back and forth for a little bit on the twist and turns and the belly button waists, and then eventually just settle on just the belly button waists. And I don't know. That's all I know, friends. So we have to get her a different stand because her wings sit right up against her back when they're plugged in. So I need to get her a stand that just goes under her legs to hold her, just so that way we can plug her wings in and enjoy her in all of her glory. She is so pretty. I'm so excited. Also, I did not dig out shoes for these dolls, so I don't know yet if we have Odette's original shoes. It's a little bit more research to find out what shoes originally came with each set. They make it so hard. Because you could like see other information. You could see their dress, but when their dress is floor length, they'll show the doll in the box and they'll show the doll like on a stand, and they don't like show lifting up and showing the doll shoes in the pictures I've been using as reference. So I don't know what those look like yet. So I'm gonna have to do some research as we give your face a little bit of a wash, dear. Poor thing, as she got played with. Do her hair up, finish everybody else's hair up. All right, so we've been going in chronological order, actually, going with Nutcracker. Oh, well, yeah, Nutcracker came out first, movie-wise. Nutcracker comes out first, followed by Barbie as Rapunzel, followed by Barbie and Swan Lake. The Barbie doll that I have for Nutcracker is actually a 2004 doll because it's the fairy tale collection. It's basically your budget versions of some of their major, I guess it would be probably their three major fairy tale dolls that they had at the time. So you have like a budget version of Rapunzel, you have a budget version of Swan Lake, you have a budget version of Clara, and I have Clara budget version. It's basically how that works. With none of the original clothes or accessories, so what you gonna do? Um, After her, our next girlies would be our 2004. Um, we just watched this movie last night. Peach Nose, Peach Nose. We have The Princess and the Pauper. And oh my gosh, guys. So I got this just like bin of dolls. It's a little like short tote box bin. It was just full. Um, and I'm going through it and I pull out Annalise. And I was like screaming. I'm so excited. So again, her hair has like this little bit that needs to go get tucked back behind her ear again. I need to get a little bit of thread and tie these bits of hair back in place. But she does have her crown. Her crown's a little bit broken on one spot, but nothing I couldn't fix with a little bit of glue. Like just this edge is a little wiggly. But she does have her crown, We love. She has that original gorgeous pink dress and oh, let me move her little necklace around. She has her original gorgeous choker necklace. Oh, she is here in all her glory, pink and sparkly and beautiful. Again, we have not grabbed the shoes. They might be there, they might not be there. Honestly, if I'm going to replace anything on these dolls, the shoes is absolutely the easiest thing. Um, my sisters and I, we actually had the African American version of Annalise, which confused me as a kid. Funnily enough, I'm not sure the skin tone confused me as much as the fact that her hair was brown. Because I was like, she's wearing Annalise's dress, and she has Annalise's necklace, and she sings Annalise's part of the song or something like that. But like, her hair's brown. Is this Erica disguised as Annalise? I'm confused. It's the African American version of the doll. Uh, we are also going to try the batteries in her because she has the button on the back here and she sings. So we're gonna find out if our Annalise still works. It's totally possible that some of these don't still work. She's from 2004. It's been like 2 decades, which is I don't like saying that. We are also old friends. Um, we did, Mina, Peach, and I watched this movie last night together, and I have to say, the movie does hold up. Very excited about that. Uh, Here's a trick I got to show a girl girl I was playing Barbies with recently. When you need to access the back easily, but all that beautiful long hair is in the way, you just like put all the hair in the front. Does it look morbid? Yes. But does it work? Also, yes. Just, I felt really cool when I showed this kid that. She had never thought of it before. She was struggling. She's trying to like move the hair out of the way. And I was just like, whoop. Like, I know how to do this. I know the hack. I don't know. I felt very like, I guess that's what must be what like elder emos feel like. I just said elder Barbie girl. Oh my goodness, if we could just unscrew this a little bit more. Alright friends, I do not see any corrosion, so that's a good sign. We are going to pop in our little button batteries. I think this cost me like $10, guys, for these 3 batteries, so. I was good though. I at least like, I took the receipt so I could like record the cost like for my records. So technically I spent that money on like my live streaming stuff, kind of. Alright, screw back on just a tiny bit. We are going to Velcro her back up. Turn her pretty head around. Alright friends, it is now time for the moment of truth for our beautiful Princess Annalise. Let's put her tiara back on. Alright, and button time friends. If I could find the button. Oh, I hit the button. Gotta take her tiara off, that's hard to hold. Alright, we're pushing the button and she is not singing. So sad, but understandable. Let me try screwing the back on all the way, just in case it is like a pressure thing. Because that's always possible. Some things want you to close the battery compartment. Nope, I don't think we have any sound from Annalise. We're gonna pop her open all the way. We'll see if her batteries are definitely in the right position. But it's very possible that our poor Annalise can't sing, which is sad. But honestly, this is the only Dolls song that I've heard frequently. Alright, come here, batteries. Let me make sure I got you in there right. I'm pretty sure I did, because you should be the same way as Odette over here. Yep, positive, negative, turn that way. Oh wait, yeah, I'm seeing some corrosion. I didn't see it at first, but I am now seeing some corrosion on her. It might be something we could just kind of scrape off. Again, I'm really not sure if you're supposed to scrape corrosion off or not. I usually wouldn't do this. Tells you how much I love these Barbies. For real. I almost forgot to put that ribbon back. Getting the batteries out without that ribbon is like a giant pain. Alright, scraped off a little bit of corrosion. It's the last chance. Oh, okay. So we got a note there. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Okay. Elliot's gonna. Luckily, his door is really soundproof because I'm worried he would just hear me going ah and come check on me. Also, unfortunately, his door is really soundproof, and the headset, my gosh, I don't know, a little concerning some days, but it's okay. I don't have to go outside in the middle of the night to do the laundry anymore, so it's survivable. It was not fun leaving in the dark to go move the laundry. Our like laundry stuff's in a different building, right? So you take laundry outside of the apartment. It's a little bit alarming when you're going to do that, just going like, he's absorbed in a game. I don't know if he'll hear me if I scream. I just don't know. So as I was saying, her hair needs fixed up. You can see on this little piece, you can see this little kink right here. That's where it needs to be tied back behind her head. So we're going to get that smoothed out, tied up, get her looking all gorgeous and put together. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. Guys, I didn't think she was gonna I thought we lost her. It's just that little bit of corrosion. I should we look should we look up if I'm poisoning myself? I mean, honestly, if I'm gonna poison myself for any electronic, this is it. Like, hi, I'll poison myself for you. They're just so pretty. Music unheard since ancient times. For real. Yeah, definitely we have not been doing this. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And I'll definitely be storing them without batteries inside. As much as I'm sure it would delight me to just walk by and push the button and hear it, because that'd be great. I know that keeping the batteries out is the best way to store them so we prevent that corrosion. We also, my gosh, guys, so when I pull out on Annalise, right? We pull out Annalise, and I didn't think I was also gonna pull out a perfectly gorgeous Erica. Like I could cry. I'm so excited. Like I'm just so excited. Again, her hair needs fixed up. She has these little bits that need tied up behind her. She has her little braid back here that kind of needs to work in with these pieces. So her hair's a little funny looking right now. Don't make fun of her. Her mom hasn't fixed her. I'm going to fix her. She'll be okay. We also have both of them have their little Princess and the Pauper hairbrushes, which I've seen before because our Annalise doll had one. She doesn't have a tiara because, of course, Erica is our pauper, but she does look absolutely gorgeous. She's the one who has an accessory I seem to not have in my accessory stuff right here. That's not hers. She does. She has the flower crown. She has a flower crown headband, and I have it. it just didn't end up in my accessory bag and I didn't check it before streaming, but like we have it. We have it. It's here. I have I I'm nervous to try her singing because I've heard Annalise sing because we had one, right? But I've never heard Erica. So I'm kind of like nervous and excited for that. So she's, look at her. She's picturesque, absolutely gorgeous. She has her beautiful little choker and her gorgeous blue and pink dress. She's just perfection. I can't believe I have them both. Like, I don't know if I would have been so surprised if I just had one and not the other, but like having the sets. Oh my gosh, guys. Yeah. All of my poor like functional adult coworkers who don't enjoy Barbie movies, because I work in like an office job, and every girl was hearing, "Oh my gosh, guess what I got this weekend?" So I opened them while we were on vacation too. So I come back from vacation, everyone's like, "Oh, how was your vacation?" And the thing I'm most excited about was these freaking dolls. So I'm like, I completed my Barbie movie dream set. And the best response I got was just, "Oh, I'm happy for you." It's like, oh, yeah, sorry, not something that our Y2K girlies are gonna understand. She doesn't even seem to have any corrosion on her, which is crazy. I didn't think I was gonna be this nervous. Like, I'd say we're like playing it up slightly for stream, but it's just the fact that I'm talking out loud while I'm doing this. Like, that's what the playing it up is just the fact I'm narrating is different. I there's like no way. There's no way that we have I she there's no way, right? She does. She do sing. She do sing. And I didn't know. So she does like an alto part, and like Annalise sings like a soprano part, which I think honestly I would probably have reversed personally. Erica's literally the singer, but whatever, it's fine. It's cool. Maybe Annalise doesn't know how to sing anything except for the soprano, and Erica has the knowledge to harmonize. Valid. Okay, so now I need 6 of these batteries because I need to hear them at the same time. There's no way I can make this happen right now. I'm so sorry. Like I'd have to go to the battery store, friends. But like we could play them both at the same time. Oh my gosh. I'm y'all. Y'all. Okay, now I'm showing where I'm from. Uh we were discussing accents, and I was like, my accent's not that bad, but now I just dropped a bunch of y'alls. Do I sound Midwest or what? Ah, my goodness. Guys. Guys, I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not even like turning this screw the right way. I'm so distracted and like freaked out. I mean, if there's, hello? Hello? Oh my gosh. I'm freaking out. I can't tell you how much joy these bring me. Like just like seeing them is like so much. I just didn't, because there's no way I could have afforded this doll, right? Like not if I didn't buy her in 2004, like I just don't have her. It's like finding this condition. I mean, yeah, Erica's dress is completely perfect, untouched. Annalise has a tear. She has one singular tear here. Uh, and that's it. And honestly, if I get some kind of thread to mend this with, listen, tell me how to mend it and I will mend it. Like I will figure that out. I would be happy to. And that's all that's wrong with them. I mean, everything else is perfect. Her crown needs like a drop of glue. And I own glue. Like I can do this. Their hair's getting fixed up. I'm fixing up their hair. Oh my gosh, they're mine and they're pretty and I get to look at them. Nothing is better in 2025, which is such a fun year, than just looking at your Barbie movie dolls and going, oh, oh. I could for real cry. So these are the movies that are like the most important to me. I will agree. Some of the other Barbie movies also very good, also very good. Um, just not my priority. These are the movies that like I watched, I saw, I grew up on. Like this is like it for me, right? So Barbie and the Nutcracker, Barbie is Rapunzel, absolutely a favorite, 100%. Barbie is Fun Lake, Princess and the Pauper. Look at them just like next to each other. So pretty. Okay, hi. And then finally, 2007, we have Barbie as the Island Princess, Rosella. I have never called her Rosella in like my life. This is Ro. Her hair also, as you see, I need to affix my little pieces just so. But we'll get all of these flyaways tamed. Like we're doing their hair like as nice as we can. So Ro did come with uh Sagi? Sagi? Sagi. The little red panda. I don't have that. I also don't have Annalise or Erica's cats, which is like okay. Actually I've seen um oh my gosh, I just watched the movie last night, guys. I've seen Annalise's cat, Serena? That's not it. Serafina. Serafina. I've seen her in another bundle of toys, and I need to make sure I like pick that friend's brain before they get rid of that bundle of their kids stuff. I was just like, oh, these are all so neat. And then I'm like, Serafina. So, that's what I do. That's what I do. We have some family who like what they do is like she like knows like estate sales and she like knows like old like Tupperware and like fancy china sets and things like that. Like just like knows stuff really well. Um, I know my like Y2K girly stuff. Like I got some like American Girl doll pins that I just like scored because I knew what they were. I said, that's a treasure. Um, okay. This doll has me obsessed. Um, she has her gorgeous princess dress from her little transformation scene with the beautiful ruffles and that gorgeous dark peacock blue and those soft do you remember this dress scene? They like made the dress. So they like start with the peacock blue and then they just like pull out the fabric and I guess these animals or this girl who's lived on an island wearing like the equivalent of a towel her whole life. It just make like a perfect dress. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's magic probably. Um, and speaking of magic, so I pull her out of this box just like this, right? Just whoa, oh my gosh, it's Bro. Uh, the people who are around me are all like non-Barbie girl adults, and they're just like, okay, glad it makes you happy, but I be freaking out. Um, then I pull out this, which is the tail for the dress. So this clips in. She has the Velcro on her dress is actually really interesting because there's Velcro down at the bottom here and then a little gap in the middle for her tail to click into. and then Velcro at the top. So we're going to clip this in. Whoop. I'm just going to swipe all the batteries onto the floor. That's fine. Those aren't important. They're very important. Um, how does this clip in again? I don't know if I even looked at it last time I did it. I just kind of did it. I don't know. Hang on. It goes in here. It looked pretty. It goes in here like this. Oh my gosh, guys. Like, oh my gosh. Look, look, look. Okay. So picture her with her gorgeous hair all fixed. Okay? We're gonna fix her pretty hair. And then dress looking nice, looking simple. Just, oh my gosh. I love it so much. Look, it collapses, and then as you click it up, it expands. I love her so much. I love her so much. Yeah, it just it fans out behind her. It's so pretty. And guys, she sings too. Her necklace here, that's a button. So I don't even know what song she sings. Does she sing that lullaby? If she sings the lullaby, I'm gonna freak. Is that the only song in this movie? I don't know. I gotta say, she has glitter lipstick, which is a really interesting choice for the Island Princess, but whatever. Okay, you better have the same. No, I know you have the same batteries as everybody else because I looked at your profile to find out what batteries to get. So her door's just like set up differently, so it made me nervous. But that's okay. Everything is okay. It's nothing to be nervous about. All right, the fact that she doesn't have a ribbon to get these batteries out is maybe something to be nervous about. But like, guys, I don't see any corrosion. Okay, do I have like a little piece of cloth I can use? All right, we're gonna do a quick DIY here, just in case you didn't know. Okay, no, this is a bad idea. That's a horrible idea. Um, do I have like, I do, I can work with this. Okay, a little DIY here. We're gonna, since she doesn't have a ribbon, but I know I'm taking these batteries out right away. I don't want to pry them out. We are just gonna take some other piece of ribbon and we're just gonna put it under the batteries ourselves, and then we could pull this out when we're ready. Do you tell me which way is positive and which way is okay? Yes, I know. You would think that I would probably know which way positive and negative is and which side goes on the spring. Um, after putting in, what, 3 of these batteries already? But no. I'm very distracted for one thing. Very distracted, too freaking excited, and sometimes real dumb. All right. Got our little handy dandy ribbon thing going there. I think I have to pop up the tail too. Um, I'm not entirely sure. I think this might be a crown for her. This crown's like in my accessories and I can't remember whose crown it is. I'm confused. I don't remember. It might be her crown. It's fine. I don't care. She's never worn a crown that I know of. All right. Now this one really truly I don't know, but the lack of corrosion has me really hopeful. So we are going to press her necklace. Okay, it probably does the same song both times that you push it, but like for Annalise, I knew. I have to see if it does the same one again. I know, I know. I know I'm supposed to talk, but I don't have words. Oh my gosh. I really could cry. I really genuinely, like, let's not cry, but like, I could cry. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I didn't know it was gonna do that. I didn't know. I thought maybe it'll play more than one song because that lullaby is really good. But I didn't know. I think there's only those two songs in the movie. No, well, there isn't. There's the cheese song, but she's not gonna play the cheese song. But I have to make sure again just in case. Okay, okay, yeah, yeah. Two songs. I'm obsessed. I can't believe they're both songs. Both songs. Dude, that's so good. I didn't know I had both songs. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, and that lullaby is like one of the best. It is absolutely one of my favorite Barbie songs. It's so beautiful. Oh, you're good, Strenna. You're good. You're good. I'm. I. They work. The only thing that would be better is if Rapunzel sang, but she doesn't have electronics. She just has magical hair that I broke as a child, which I'm okay with. I can fix it. See? Pulling my ribbon, made those batteries pop right out. Big brain here. Big brain, friends. I am like, I'll put these on my Christmas list. If like my uncles and stuff were getting gifts for us or doing something different this year, but like if they were in charge of gifts, I'd be like, hey, I got some batteries on my wish list, and those men would just be like, oh, thank goodness, batteries. I understand the battery aisle. You would think everybody would be really excited when I ask for Barbies. Like, wow, that's the easiest thing to buy. I'm like, literally, please buy what you would buy the 5-year-old. Please. I am asking for the same presents we're getting the 8-year-old. Manageable? No? Just pretend it's 2005. I don't know, but they seem to struggle with it. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. To be fair, they aren't coming out with more princess movie Barbies, which would definitely be an easy win. I can't. I'm dying. So those are my Barbie movie Barbies. They make me want to cry. Oh my gosh. Guys, oh my gosh. They make me really happy. So Odette and Ro both need different stands, so that way her tail and Odette's wings can be on when they're on display. These are 100%. So I had space on my doll display. At the end of my last collection, like last video, all of those dolls were on display. I got this doll inheritance, and some of those dolls went up with them for a little bit. Um, these girls didn't go out yet because their hair was actually a mess. I wasn't ready for it just yet. Now we've gotten their hair worked through pretty well. We're gonna finish fixing them up, and they're 100% going on display because they just make me so happy. Like, oh my gosh. So these are, I will say, these girlies are the Barbies that I'm a bit more picky about. Most of my dolls, like I have a niece, we have a niece, and she is like 1 year old. And honestly, when she comes over, well, first, Right now, choking hazards are off the table because she might put things in her mouth. Maybe will put things in her mouth. I don't know. Not messing with that. Guys, you're so pretty all together. I didn't like, let me show you just like maybe you can't comprehend. All of the dolls all together is so much. Guys, it's so much. Look, look, look. You have Rapunzel, and you have Clara, and you have Odette, and you have Ro, and you have Erica, and you have Annalise, and they're all just like here. They're all here. They're just like, ugh, they're all here. This is all my movies. Like, I know 12 Dancing Princesses is fantastic. I know it is. But I think I watched it only like once. Only like once growing up. So it's just not like uh I know it's a fantastic movie, but it doesn't hold like the same nostalgia as like this. Oh, they're so pretty. Those first three Barbie movies, I guess it's the first four. Because 2001 is Nutcracker, 2002 is Rapunzel, 2003 is Swan Lake, 2004 is Princess and the Pauper. And I think those are some of their best movies ever. Princess and the Pauper totally holds up. Like we watched it, Mina hadn't seen it before. And now she's seen it, and even she knew it was a good movie. So it's not pure nostalgia, which is always good to know, right? Sometimes you think you remember a really good movie, and then you go to watch it as an adult, and you're like, oh, I remember this being better. But like the animation, it's like dated, but it's good. And the songs are so good, and the characters are so good, and the plot is so good, and they're so pretty. I teared up at the end of the movie. I did. I won't lie to you, chat. I won't lie, chat. I teared up at the end of The Princess and the Pauper. Well, 'cause Erica was going to leave. She's talking to King Dominic, and she's like, "I need to be free. I'm gonna go and like ride around the world and like travel for a while." And he's like, "Okay, like I get it." And he gives her the ring to like hold on to while she's traveling. And she like performs her gorgeous song on a stage, and she's like looking at her ring. And like I was crying as she was like leaving because I knew that she like comes back. I'm like so happy for her. Yeah, one of those things. I don't know where my oh clink. There we go. There's my bag for these bits. Yeah, it's listen, I know it isn't every Barbie movie thing ever, but it's every Barbie movie thing that really, really, really matters to me. And they're all like right here. I will say for my what's the Facebook group? Shoot, Peach knows. Peach is in the same group. It's funny. Mattel posting. The Barbie Mattel posting group on Facebook. They were big in like COVID or something, and it's kind of gone downhill. Which is fine. I don't mind. Um, they will be happy to know that while I have all the Barbies I need, I do also, for some reason, also have a plastic bibble. So that's everything I need. Like that's it. That's it. That's everything I need. Because like I saw the like Barbie, the fairy movies, Mariposa. I saw those, but I'm not like innately changed by them, right? Whereas listen, Princess and the Pauper, absolutely no, all of them. All of these movies from all of these dolls absolutely like changed the way that I told stories as a kid. Like, oh my gosh, Island Princess like changed the way we played. We did so many more island things for one thing. It just changed like my perception of the world and the way that I played with my dolls and the way that I imagined things like so much. Like I can trace so much like back to these movies. I love them so much. Um, but just like Anne Bibble is this just amuses me. Also, this Bibble is quite cute. Look at him. Ah. He's very cute and derpy looking. Bless his little heart. It's just all my movies. It's all my movies. It's all my important things right there. And Bibble, which we love. That's hilarious. I do also have, I can't remember her name. I also have the polar bear from Magic of the Pegasus. Twinkle? Sparkles? If anybody knows in chat, you're welcome to chime in and let me know. I'm sorry. I think I saw Magic of the Pegasus maybe once as a kid. Maybe. I watched it as an adult. It's good. I like I like how close they actually get to killing people. That's hilarious to me. Um, am I allowed to say that? I've always been a very like serious person in my play. Oh, what the name of the polar bear in Magic of the Pegasus is. I think her name's like Sparkles or something. I don't know. She's one of those more annoying animal characters. There are unfortunately annoying animal characters um in the Barbie movies. We acknowledge this. I'm not crazy. We acknowledge this. Um, I don't know. Yeah. Shiver. Thank you, Shiver. I have Shiver. Do you love Shiver? Oh my gosh. Or are you just laughing because I didn't remember the name? Listen, I really don't think I watched that one. I don't have any memories of it, like at all. We own one of the dresses at my parents' house. Like, all right, so I like get to the stuff where I just um like gather. I don't know. I was very into Barbie collecting. I was into Barbies as a kid up until the point where high school and and then college stress was so much. Like the stress and depression hit. We were playing Barbies up until the point where depression made it too much to play Barbies. That's when we stopped. So 16 later, I still tried. I had the younger sister to play with too. I don't know how old she was at the time, but young enough she still wanted to play. So I'd play with her. All that. Um, but yeah. It was yeah, I didn't stop until the depression hit. For real. I don't know where I was going with that, but you typed follow Shiver in the game was so annoying because the voice line repeats. Shiver, I swear, if you don't stop telling me to follow you, I will turn you into a coat. That's absolutely valid, yeah. Sounds like a plan. Striga. Yeah, yeah, no, that's fair. Barbie animals are interesting. Um, I would love to get pictures of more of the Barbie movie animals that I have the signed info for. I will absolutely be playing Barbie games. I have to money, so that's stupid. But we will absolutely play some games. I've only played one Barbie game aside from a couple of the online games, like the Barbie.com type stuff. And that's my 96 game here. But you have to, so I have the physical disc and we have to get it set up on the computer. So we all need to go and beg Elliot Gamer 3 to get me set up to stream this game. Um, my awesome husband, Elliot, got me the game, um, and set up his computer. We weren't even married yet. We were dating at the time. He set his computer up so that way I could play it. It was so sweet. He's such a good person. I love him so much. If you like variety gaming and Balatro and stuff like that, I don't know how much crossover there is between you're watching Barbie Girl and and all of his games. But if you like that kind of stuff, you should absolutely watch him too, just because he's awesome. And he's letting me keep so many Barbies. He also, we were at a yard sale, and he found me Barbie movie DVDs and brought them to me. It was so sweet. Everything was super cheap, so I guess it like wasn't a budget issue, but he was so nice. He was like, "Here, you want these?" I was like, "Yes, I do." I love that. So, yeah, I would love to play this through again on stream. I mean, it is literally meant for like 5-year-olds, so I don't know how good this gameplay would be. Realistically, I'm gonna be like, the nostalgia. And you're probably gonna be like, she's decorating a wedding cake. Wow. But yeah, there are a lot of Barbie games. I would absolutely love to find copies of the Barbie games. Those are probably all Elliot Gamer things that we'd have to like beg him to get stuff like configured so it's playable. So that's fun. We'd have to see. Because like I can't do anything on like my computer. It doesn't have a disc player. It's got nothing. So we'll have to like beg. We'll beg. We'll say, please, please, you do not stream today, only Muse stream. But yeah, would love to play Barbie games. It sounds so fun and amazing. And yeah, I would absolutely love to. I'd love to review all the kids' games ever. That's very much my genre. Oh, my crunch. Oh, gosh. Oh, hi, Elliot. Hi. Hi. We were just talking about you. Did you hear me talking about you? We are talking about how much we love you. If I have emotes someday, I'm gonna have a We Heart Elliot Gamer 3 emote. Cause I would. Cause I would. Cause we all have to like appreciate you as a whole. Okay. I don't know what else I even like have. Oh, they had some other, hang on, let me pull up a picture on here. Cause there were other like Barbie movie. Well, hang on, let me grab this kin real quick. Uh, I am all over the place. I know, I know. You try having like I don't have a count on how many Barbie dolls I have right now. I was counting. I was, and then suddenly lots. Um, Honestly, we'd probably say 100. So it's not unreasonable that I would be confused and all over the place. It isn't. It isn't. It isn't. It isn't. Hang on. I know I took notes on this. Barbie, 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 Ken, Ken, Tanner. Oh, did I not? Oh no, there it is. 2003. Okay, okay. We also have 2003 Swan Lake, Kin as Prince Daniel, but the African American version. So we love his hair. First of all, my gosh, it's all curly. It's almost felted, very like similar texture to that, which we love. We love some good hair diversity in our Barbies, and especially for 2003, this is fantastic. Barbie had a lot of work to do on their like African American representation. So much. They're doing pretty good now. I was gonna say really good, but if you've saw my last streams, Ida Wells' hairline is not acceptable. Aside from that, it's pretty good, but that's not acceptable. So, they're doing okay. Doing okay. We love that so much. His face is gorgeous. Look at this guy. So smiley and friendly. All right, he looks really intimidating when he's staring down the camera. I'm sorry, I'm trying. Looking so cute. He has his gorgeous blue and silver outfit. These pants don't tuck into these boots, they just stop there. But it looks like they tuck in, which is wild. And the boots are they're just fabric. There's no support, but they work. They are a little bit sticky. I don't know how long these boots are actually going to hold up. Like realistically, they got that slight sticky, like decomposition feeling going on. We'll see. I do like his little cape goes over the Velcro of the back, so he has a little snap on one side of it. and then you unvelcro it. Also, his neck is falling off. It's doing this kind of a strange detachment thing. I've seen that with other kins of similar era. So I don't know. I guess that's maybe a common problem. I'm gonna look into it and see if there's anything I can do to like get his head back on properly. Yes, I can prioritize Midge, whose head is completely removed from her body first. I could do that, yeah. Um, so he is Swan Lake kin as Prince Daniel, African American version. He came in a little box with his whole little outfit here and then a little, I think a little plastic swan. Swan, not here. Again, really, realistically, when kids are asked to go through their toys, the animal companions are one of the first things to go. And honestly, that's not unreasonable. I can't be mad about it. Like, same. Yeah. I'm asked to get rid of Barbies, and I'm just like, I want all of them, so no. Like, I need all of that furniture. Yes, I do. I need all of the tiny accessories. I need all of the shoes. I need all of the clothes. I need... Okay, there's a couple dolls I could part with, probably. I could probably part with some of our basic blonde Barbie dolls. Realistically, if we're gonna cut down on anything, it's gonna be like your basic... Yeah, definitely the basic blonde Barbie dolls. I have a bunch of them in my other batch of Barbie dolls that we've yet to look at that are just your like really standard blonde modern Barbie doll, and we're not going to keep all of them. As much as I love like all the dolls, like I don't need all the dolls is what we're telling ourselves. If I don't tell myself that, we'll have too many dolls. Let's get a bunch of We Are Elliot Gamer 3 emotes in the chat. I don't have those emotes yet, friends. If we did, we'd spam a bunch of them because he just lets me have like piles of Barbies, period. He says it's fine as long as I keep things tidy, which is valid. I also craft a bunch, so I make a lot of messes. And he's like, do whatever, just keep it tidy. And that's reasonable. And we appreciate him for that and respect it. That's valid. Um, I don't know. He's nice about his adult wife crying at a Barbie movie. You know, he laughed at me for tearing up at the Barbie movie, but that's also understandable. It lets me keep all my pretty dolls. We appreciate that. All right, I was going to show him. Oh, I was going to show my picture, guys. I don't know if I forgot to check and see if my mouse would show. It wouldn't because I don't have anything that shows my mouse. All right, we'll just have to kind of do like on the left here. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so starting. Let me just drag myself. Oh, I don't know what I'm clicking on. Nope, not the AFK screen, please. The main camera. There we go. Now I'm here. Okay, so starting with our Barbie with the purple wings here. Um, that's the left, right? It's the left that I'm looking at it. I'm gonna assume it's the left. I'm directionally challenged, so don't worry about it. Okay, so that is a 2008 Magic Wings Mariposa. And when you push a little button on the back of her, those wings that are purple on one side, they flip like kind of like, I don't think they flip like this. I think they literally like flip inside out. They flip inside out and then they're pink on the other side, which is super cool. She has both her shoes there, she has her dress, she has her hair stuff. Y'all, I was eyeballing selling these and then I asked my mother-in-law if she wanted the Barbies back or not, and she was like, yeah, any of the ones that you don't want, I do want back. And I was like, okay. I was eyeing selling these. I'm not gonna lie. We were like, somebody wants you. But yeah, that's who that is. She's pretty cool. You see these two right next to her, those two little tiny fairies. Those are two little Mariposa flutter pixies. They have little keychains on them and fun little hair, bare little feet. That's what those are. But like I was able to ID them. That's what matters here. And they're probably cool. Um, Over in the center here, we have Barbie and the Three Musketeers, Corinne. So she has, you see her skirt right here? It has that short part in the front, and then it has this larger outer skirt that clips in the front. The front of that unclips, and you lift it up and clip it around her shoulders, and it becomes her cape as a musketeer. She has both of her boots. Her little shirt is all intact. She is missing her sword. I found the handle for her sword, but the sword itself is dead and gone, which is, like, again, reasonable. Swords do break, especially when they're like a saber, like very just small, thin sword. Like reasonable. It's like breaking a plastic toothpick. It just does that. And then she has her tiara. And that tiara is actually built into her head. And it has a little, it moves. So you can push it down and it becomes her mask as one of the musketeers, but you can also push it up and it becomes her tiara. So she's a cool, super cool, like transformable outfit. I honestly, I don't know that I ever watched The Three Musketeers. Like, honestly, I'm not sure that I watched Barbie and the Three Musketeers. I'm sure it's great. That's one that's like on the list of like acceptable Barbie movies, so it's probably really good. It's just not one that I'd watched. I think I watched like the what Magic Castle like once. I there were some Barbie movies that we owned and I watched so many times, and then there were some that we didn't own and I just saw like very sparingly. And that's fine. It's whatevs. I don't know. That's what we got. Okay, so right next to Corinne there, without the skirt, this pixie that we see here, that is Thumbelina. So that one is the 2009 Barbie Blooming Thumbelina. Okay, I have seen the Thumbelina movie. It's fine. I like how they... Alright, so you can tell by the doll that with that teeny tiny little body and that giant head, that they are obviously a very different style than your typical Barbies, than your typical Barbie movies. They handled it pretty well because while they had these pixies, Barbie actually, like, she acts in the movies. She was in the movie as like a human, like telling the story of Thumbelina. And then they like show, they show like a little kid and then they like show the fairies and go into the fairy story. So that's fine. It's okay. It follows. I'm just not into like when dolls are differently shaped and differently styled so much that I can't combine things. Just I don't know. That's my collectorness. I just like want everybody and I want everybody to be interchangeable. And those they're not interchangeable. So you can see up above this blonde Thumbelina here, this weird little green contraption. She is a blooming Thumbelina. So she has this little handheld stem with petals around it. And she goes right inside of them and the flower can close up and then like open up with her in the middle of it. Like that. Poof. So it's a super cool toy. I mean, personally, meh. I'm not that excited about the movie. I can't get the toy to work perfectly. Maybe it'd be cooler if I could. I didn't know how it worked. I didn't put a ton of work into it. Below Thumbelina here on the right, we have the red-haired little pixie. That one is the 2009 Thumbelina Barbie Chrysella. So she has like her wings are like interchangeable, which is kind of neat. I like that. That's cool. She just has a long peg on her back, and then she came with a bunch of different wings that slide on and different flowers, and you can like put them on in different patterns, and you can like you can switch things out and stuff. That's pretty cool. That's cute. I like it. Again, I was not allowed to sell any of these, which I kind of would have liked to do. I would love to do that. We will absolutely be doing some Barbie resale at some point because I like restoring the dolls is really enjoyable. I don't know. I'm working on the like rerouting hair kind of stuff. I'm enjoying that. Have I really done it yet? Not really. I did it with some yarn and like it works fine. I just don't like how the yarn looks. So I'm gonna be redoing that with the wig hair that my coworker had for me. Uh, we're gonna give that a try. See how that turns out. It should turn out fine because I watched a couple short videos on rerouting and it doesn't look hard. It's how my brain works, friends. I don't know. Rerouting shouldn't be too difficult for me. I cannot say how repainting faces is gonna go, since that does require that like really detailed like painting, drawing, artistic touch, and I'm not 100% sure how skilled I'll be in that. I have a couple dolls whose like lipstick is mostly worn off, and probably just restoring the lipstick shouldn't be too difficult. Um, but like I'd love to do a custom Muse doll, and that would be a total face repaint. And I'm not entirely like I'm not entirely sure how that would go, you know? Like I don't know. I don't know. But like I'm down to try. If you've seen Barbie doll repaints, they do some crazy repaints, like really like realistic, detailed. I am not going for realistic and detailed. Like this, like when I do like the Muse Barbie, like her eyes just need to be like my brown green eye color, and she needs a little smile, some blush, the right eyebrow shape, and then my cat wing eyeliner going on here. It's signature. It is my go-to. I like it. I love it. I learned how to do it real good. Um, and it's just like signature. Oh, and then I'd have to pierce her ears too, for sure. We can have non-pierced ears. So I'm working on that. I have to get the clear spray to do faces, and you have to get high quality watercolor pencils. Not for mixing with water. That's just the type of pigment that you can draw on top of the plastic and the clear spray. That's the one that like shows and sticks the best. So that's what you need that for drawing on your features. But I'm gonna go for like much more like classic Barbie look, cartoony. Like I'm not gonna try and like do extremely detailed eyes. Like we are gonna do like here's the color and here's the pupil and here's the white bit and here's the makeup. Like really, really simple, like here's a little shine, that's like it. So theoretically, it won't be too difficult. It'll be manageable. We're gonna see. I also promised one of our cool artist friends that I would also try to make her Miku, which would be fun. Like they have Miku colored hair, so it's gonna be a really easy reroute. We just need to do like the classic two pigtails. We have to get like the posable body, and then we just have to like make custom clothes for it. I say, like that's easy. Like I don't massively struggle with making clothes. I will 100% be using a sewing machine for that because sewing the Barbie clothes by hand does not look good. No matter what I do, doesn't look good. So not gonna do that. Yeah, let's get the main camera and scoot me back. Ta-da! Magic tricks. Hello, Elliot! Hi! The Barbies all sing and light up. Yeah. Okay, have fun. He's in the middle of a game. Elliot's streaming right now also. Ooh, I can finally use his emotes in the chat. Oh gosh, except that this chat won't let me. But, you know, I could. It's cool. I will absolutely be using his camo hi in like everybody's chat, so be ready. Um, yeah, that's like the biggest portion of this Barbie haul. I think we're gonna split it in two because I'm about to hit like the 3 hour mark of this stream, and that's like a pretty good like cutoff point. I have a couple other dolls that are part of like this inheritance collection that I haven't talked about yet, but I'm like telling myself, I'm like, Katie, like girl Muse, you don't have to talk about like everything all at once. Like we can break it into like chunks and it'll be okay. Like it's fine. If you don't, girl, what you doing? What are you doing? So I think we will be kind of wrapping up and calling it here. Should I pull out the pretty girls one more time? Look how pretty! Okay, I'm mostly just freaking obsessed with both Erica and Annika. I keep saying Annika. I know that's the one from Magic of the Pegasus. I just keep doing it. I don't know. Annalise. with Annalise and Erica. And they're so pretty, and they're here, and they're mine, and they're gorgeous, and I love them. Yep, and I'm dropping them, but that's fine. Um, so stay tuned for next week. Same day, same time, unless something life like comes up. Assuming that we don't have any holidays on Sundays or family gatherings that are happening on Sundays or emergencies. Yay! Who knows? It's life. I am planning to be here every Sunday at 1:30 Central. I have it on my schedule, so hopefully my schedule magically tells you what time zone that is for you. But next week we'll be going over the rest of the different dolls that I inherited. I also got a couple of animals, which I elected to keep because of their strangeness. So that's fun. And then after that, we have my purchased Barbie bundle, which is more new Barbies to look through. And there's a lot in that, and it's pretty fun also. Um, and then at some point here, we should also be working on getting pictures. So if you have dolls, please be taking pictures for me. I will be getting that info in my bio soon, those links, um, or like in Discord chat, stuff like that, so we can work on like getting like more content, more dolls to talk about. I would love to talk about every single doll ever created. Is it weird? Is it not weird? Do we like it? Is it absolutely gorgeous work of art? Or is it just like, why have we done this? As long as you're fine with dolls you own being criticized, potentially. I would love to talk about them. I just like looking at Barbies and talking about Barbies forever. As you could tell, if you've hung around for any amount of this, like, almost 3 hour stream. I appreciate you so, so much, friends. Yes, we will at some point be getting better camera, lighting, mic situation. It's just isn't in the cards or the budget yet. We'll figure it. We'll figure it. I know Elliot Gamer 3 was all like, oh, I'm going to give myself. Now he had a setup already, but he was like giving himself like budget for streaming. And I'm like, dude, do I get budget for streaming? But I had to like actually stream first. And since we've been doing that, why is there a random bug in my house? It's like winter. Who knows? Winter, Missouri, who can say? Um, so now I've actually been streaming. We'll see what we can set up. We'll work on things, see what we can borrow and steal. Uh, well, thank you guys so much for being here and experiencing the magic of Barbie song with me. I'm just gonna go scream forever. So glad to have you guys. I will see you all next week. Take care. I like say that like I have my ending screen ready to go and I didn't, but like, bye, take care.